Hello, YouTube. Hello, 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 hello. How are you guys? We're rising. I don't know what's going on with this thing today. Grand Rising, YouTube. What's good with you guys? I never go live like I used to. So I'm like, let me go live. Let me go live. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna start. The moon is in Scorpio, and so I just wanted to do a reading on the energy that you guys may be feeling today. Um, take your time, take it easy. The best thing about the moon being in Scorpio is that um, your Scorpio placements are gonna feel it the most. But one of the best things about the moon being in Scorpio is that realizations, a lot of deep, I'm hearing the word empathy, a lot of realizations that can lead to clarity, perception. You know, Scorpio is um, a very deep water sign. So when it comes to understanding something that you didn't fully understand before, or where, you know, maybe you didn't feel fully supported, or maybe you and your partner, you know, there was just some type of disagreement. Um, you know, I feel like the perspective is going to be there. It's going to be a larger perspective. I'm also picking up on the word logic, so there's going to be logic there, and I feel like the logic is the emotional depth, right? I was watching a video and this guy was saying how most men don't listen to their women, and the reason why they don't listen to their women is because they say, "Oh, a woman is coming from an emotional place where her feelings got involved." But her feelings are also very valid. Everyone's feelings are valid because you're entitled to your feelings and your emotions because that's the way something made you feel. So if you automatically want to discredit somebody based off of a feeling or an emotion, then you have to honestly look at your relationship to them. Do you actually care about how they feel about something, or is it only a one-sided thing about, well, that's what you wanted at the time, right? So like I said, um perception is going to be the challenge here, um with the moon being in Scorpio, um because everyone views things differently, right? Everyone views things differently. So to not look at something from someone else's perspective is being extremely inconsiderate, right? And then that's when you get judgment and egos come into play. So let's just be, be mindful of overlooking someone's attempt at something because lack of judgment or lack of consideration or lack of perception in regards to something even, okay? All right. Let's just pull some tarot here. I do want to work with the Moonology deck. I recently mixed a couple cards, so I'm just going to use the two decks that I mixed, because I do like them mixed. So I mixed this green deck. I cannot remember the name of it for anything. I don't even think I have the box anymore, or at least not with me. But I do want to go over. I'm sorry, go over. I do want to. Um, I do want to pull from both because the green deck tends to be more of a deck that's like gives you guidance into like what kind of jobs that you could be doing. I don't know, I just randomly seen the name Emily for whatever freaking reason. But yeah, it gives you insight on like certain things that you could, like a job or where an area in your life you may need to take a deeper consideration into, right? So we have oracle cards here, along with this Moonology deck. And the Moonology deck is just kind of gives you guidance in terms of the different phases of moons they have every single sign. And then just like I like to use the Moonology deck. Let me tell you how I like to use it. I like to use the Moonology deck as um I don't know, the word reference comes to mind. But like as a tool at the end of a reading to be like, okay, what other messages are here and what does spirit want you to know? So that's how I particularly use the Moonology deck. But we're gonna use this deck and then this deck right now. And then we might use the Work Your Light deck as well. So let's just get into some messages here. Spirit guides of the highest white light. Give me a second. I want to set up my amethyst stone. Spirit guides of the highest white light, please come through and allow me to channel a message for those that are watching Scorpio placements, Capricorn placements as well. Okay. Anything that needs to be heard, anything that needs to be understood at this time, any clarity that needs to be brought forth. Allow that energy to be brought forth, okay? All right, babes. Let's get into it. Okay, so we have nothing yet is set in stone. We have mutable energy here, which is Sagittarius, Virgo, Gemini, and is Libra part of that clique? Who's a part of that? It's gotta be a water sign. Pisces. I think Pisces is a part of that. All right, so we have flowers. Okay. Okay, I'm hearing the song. Let me cater to you. Okay. Working with flowers opens up your heart. I'm also seeing open up your home. Okay. So it opens up your heart and brings blessings to others with through your life purpose. Okay. So giving someone their flowers. Someone here could find you also very romantically attractive. Okay. You could just be also here. I'm getting this energy of like your throat chakra opening up or someone's throat chakra opening up around you. Okay. Being more present in the moment. This could be a Virgo energy. Virgo energy is also about giving. Aquarius is about being a humanitarian, giving as well, honoring. Okay. We have Pisces energy here. Okay. Balance spirituality and practicality. Okay. So, with this energy, it's like as much as you are spiritual, don't forget to be practical in your spiritual nature, right? Practicality is more of a grounded pleasure. So you're being spiritual, but also be practical, right? Like, what is it that you know that you can um, do outside of being just handling things in a practical manner. And that could literally mean like, I'm just getting on the physical, right? Like, what can you do physically along with your spiritual nature? Like, you have to balance out both energies, right? So, like, mind, body, and spirit, right? When I think about that, when I think about balancing spirituality and practicality, mind, body, and spirit, right? The body has to also follow. Okay, the body has to also follow in terms of your spiritual nature. Okay, we have artists. Someone here could be bragging about the type of artist that they are or their creative endeavors. Because I do see it saying engaging, but from a spiritual standpoint, I see bragging, right? So someone could be bragging about their algorithm, someone could be bragging about their the type of treatment that they're receiving. I just get this energy of like someone being put on a pedestal, on a plateau. Um, I'm hearing like govern yourselves accordingly though. So if this is you who is bragging about your achievements, people could be taking offense to that. But I really feel like it's not bragging, it's more so of you knowing your worth. Like you know how much effort and work that you put into things. So why wouldn't you be, you know what I mean? Speaking on your accomplishments. Okay, so we have engaging in artistic activities is beneficial to your career in every other area of your life. So don't forget to create, right? Create mind, body, and spirit. Um, and the best way to create is either by meditation. Your manifestation techniques are going to vary. Manifestation techniques are going to vary by what it is that you create, what you create in the mind, what you create in the body, and what you create in the spirit, right? Whatever you create in the mind is eventually going to form in the spirit, but it's also going to be followed through by your body, right? And that could be within your natural instincts. So if you create something in your mind, you say, oh, okay, well, I want to start a food truck. I want to be a food vendor, right? So then you start creating in your mind. In your mind, what you're going to create is the idea of what your business is going to look like, the structure, what you're going to sell, and then you're going to start creating templates, if you will, or I don't know why I just keep hearing the word trailers, but you're gonna create like advertisements, right? Flyers. You're gonna share. You're gonna, you know what I mean, share the things that you're wanting to sell, right? The food that you're gonna be selling, the things that you want people to buy from you. Okay, the food that you're gonna be selling. Like, okay, on my flyer, this is what we have to offer. You know what I mean? And then in your mind, and also in your mind, which is also going to be created in the spirit, right? Because your mind is literally like the manifestation playground, right? So okay, you're like, okay, well, I'm sorry, no, I'm sorry, the ad itself will be the body creating it, right? Your body will be creating it, because now you're like, okay, you have it in your mind that you're going to do it. You see yourself doing it, right, in the spirit. So you see yourself actually creating, like, oh, okay, I know how my food truck's gonna look like this, blah blah. So you see that, right, in the spirit, and then your body's actually going to create the flyer. Oh, there it goes. I knew I was gonna get to it. I knew I was gonna get to it eventually. Okay, all right, and maybe that's how you're feeling. Like, eventually I was gonna get to it. Eventually I was gonna do that. Eventually I was gonna create. You know. All right. What else is here? What else is here? All right. We have speaker. Your life purpose involves your skills of oration. Okay. So again, creating and speaking, right? Creating in the spirit, speaking it over yourself, sharing your voice, right? Whether you putting the content out there, or you're letting people know, hey, this is what I offer, this is what I sell, this is what I have available, right? What else is here? A fiery climax approaches, full moon in Aries. So now you're going to put action into it, right? Because Aries, being ruled by the planet Mars, actually puts life. It creates it. It takes the first step. It takes the initiative to do something, right? What else is here, guys? Energy healing, counseling. Your natural energy healing abilities are an important part of your life purpose. I'm hearing right now. And then counseling. You heal with kind words, wise advice, and an empathetic ear. So for those of you who are, maybe just not looking to be in the food truck business, but maybe in a spiritual business, because this is giving spiritual, you know what I mean? Your healing energy, this could literally, your healing energy is, if you know that you have a purpose, if you know that you have a strong desire to do something, means that that is your purpose. And the energy healing aspect of it is that you going after what it is that you strongly desire to create is literally what is going to, I'm hearing, set you apart from others, right? But it's also going to be your signature. That's going to be your healing signature. Your energy signature is that you are going after the things that you desire. This is, I'm doing a food truck. I'm an artist. I'm doing graphics. I create whatever it is that you're creating. That is going to be your energy signature. That's going to be healing to others because of your passion for it. And people are going to respond to you that way because of how passionate you are about it. Okay. So Be mindful of that, okay? I feel like that stamping it, putting your energy signature on something that you're extremely passionate about, and continue to go after it, right? Creating your mind, creating your body, creating the spirit, right? If you have it in your mind to do it, then show up, create it. Yeah, I don't care how small of an effort it is, but be consistent, right? And then also, if you are struggling, keep challenging yourself with creating, no matter how small um the step is, or even if you don't feel like, oh, I'm not getting any views or people are not seeing it, because I literally create content here on YouTube all the time and I don't get a lot of views, but if I go to another platform, it's totally different. Whether I'm on Facebook or on TikTok or even Twitter, which is now known as X. I get way more views on those platforms than I do here on YouTube, but I still come back to YouTube and create because this is initially where I started my desire to be the reader that I am now, to share my energy, to share my knowledge of spirituality. So I don't deviate from this platform just because I receive accolades or more numbers or more successes somewhere else. That's just me. I don't deviate. I don't leave just because somewhere else is giving. I always come back, right? That's just me. That's who I am. I'm a Scorpio sun, Scorpio Venus. That's what I like to do, okay? And then counseling. You heal with kind words, wise advice, and an empathetic ear. Okay, so with these two energies and this counseling energy, when you start getting into, and I'm hearing the words ramping up, right? So as your business starts ramping up, or it takes off, or you find your successes in your business, and remember, with success in business, or in any aspect or anything that you're doing, you're also going to have moments of failure, right? And those failures are just, it didn't go the way that you wanted to, things kind of flopped, right? In those instances where things don't go the way that you wanted it to, hope to, or planned that it would, you're still successful because you keep going, you still keep striving. It's just in that particular instance, it didn't go the way that you would have hoped that it would have gone, right? So and when that happens, you sharing words of empathy, right? Words of, I'm hearing the words apathy also. So I mean, people could be, you could feel like people were preying on your downfall, or you know what I mean? But if it's something that you have a strong desire for and you keep trying at it, there's literally no possible way for you to fail, because even if it lands on one person's page and you find someone finds solace in what it is that you share, or knowledge, you know what I mean? It's going to give someone drive and motivation there. So you sharing your words of advice, encouragement, like I said, an empathetic ear, even if you just listen to somebody and be like, hey, I've been through something similar, it still creates that ripple of, you know, you doing the good work, right? You fighting the good fight, you sharing your knowledge, and that is what matters the most, okay? So we have expect powerful change. All right. So continue to push forward, continue to push forward, continue to strive, okay? Continue to strive, okay? Continue to make efforts towards the things that you deem um, worthy, because you will find success in those areas. And expect powerful change, because you are going to change someone's life in some way, where they experience good food, great artistry, great synastry with you, whatever it is that you decide to create, it will be impactful. Okay. All right. So that's all I have for you guys in this reading. I hope that it resonates in some way, where this is business and romantic relationship. However, this energy applies to you, apply it. And if it does not apply, then let it fly. You already know how it goes in tarot. Okay. I'll see you guys later. Love and light to you. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Let's grow the channel. And if you haven't already, follow me on TikTok at with love Kendra 919. See you later.